One day, Juno was feeling really ill. She's had no illness in her life, so this was really shocking. And I was just sitting working with her on the sofa next to me, and she literally didn't move. And then Stanley came in, and he saw her on the bed, and he was like, "I'm gonna come and play with you." And then he got up and he was like, "Oh." And you could see this little question mark above his head of, what's happening? And then he just started out of nowhere. Never seen him do it before, and I've never seen him do it since. But to have her look so poorly and for him to just realise straight away that something wasn't quite right and to just do that with his very toes was incredible. Juno has always been super playful, and Stanley is equally playful. If he's come in and it's been boring outside or he's just genuinely bored, he will go and find a toy and bring it. So I think they're very like-minded souls. I think they both have this core of playfulness and like an optimistic attitude to life. They're really forgiving of each other, and they just have this amazing playful attitude, which the second they start, I get my phone out because they're always cute. Hamish came first. Hamish is 10. He was a companion to a cat I had then called Rufus. But unfortunately, 2 years ago, Rufus vanished into thin air. So we decided we needed to get a second cat to be company again for Hamish, because Rufus was his half brother. They were close and he was pretty lonely, and I was pretty upset. Started to look at the possibility of getting another cat. I'm a vet, so I'm quite fussy about where I get my pets from. So I knew it might take me a while to find a cat that I would want. I was on these Facebook groups and I was just scrolling through Facebook, and Stanley, she just looked at this picture and I went, well, that's my cat. I literally, the second I saw his photograph, I was like, he's my cat, I've got to have him. There was already somebody who was booked to go and see him, so I was very like, oh no, okay. Calming myself down and, not setting myself up for disappointment. I said, just let me know. I've fallen in love with him from the picture. So she let me know she had decided she didn't want these people to have a cat. And so I told my husband, we're having a new cat. It was like a 3.5 hour drive from our house to go and collect him in the middle of nowhere. He was an absolute angel, and he charmed the absolute socks off Hamish, which was good news. Juno, she just absolutely fell head over heels for Stanley when we brought him home. He had seen the dog, but I'm not sure that he had had that much interaction with the dog, so he was quite scared of her, and she was just amazing. She was just being so good, trying to make friends, but she knew that he was finding her frightening, so she would sit next to him. She was absolutely amazing at getting him settled into our house of pets. I've never been more proud of her. Definitely think there were various things that helped the two settle in together. I think obviously her being a mum meant she definitely knew he was a kitten. She knew she needed to be more gentle and that she needed to lie down rather than stand up. So I feel like Maine Coons are more like dogs than cats. So whether that was part of the way it all worked out, but like even now, I don't get a look in. He goes to say hello to the dogs first when he comes in. I'm the one who feeds him, cares for him, puts a roof over his head. But no, it's the dogs every time. We have pointer dogs and we have Maine Coon cats, and I think that's a combination that seems to really fit together there, like a little jigsaw that works. The incredible thing about having pets is they always seem to offer that silver lining, that extra thing when life can seem really tough. Just really help you get through something. And there's so many examples of that. For me, I cannot imagine my life without my pets. They are really, really, really important part of who I am. They are the joy of life, the gravy in your Christmas dinner. They absolutely make my life. I couldn't be without them.